Okay, this is super random. Well, random, last minute. I've already had a few of these. Look at this. Look at the fucking like samurai topper. What is this called? Vapona whiskey. Aged 12 years. I was sitting here minding my own business after a large Korean barbecue dinner with friends. I was just like drinking whiskey, getting nice and just, we're past the point of a buzz, I think, ish. But all of a sudden, on my phone, the social medias, all these posts start coming up. Emmy this, Emmy that. I had neglected to do like an Emmy nomination prediction reaction video at all, which I did one last year, so I'm a little bit disappointed in myself this year. But I started to see a couple winners pop up, and I wanted to react to as much as I could. I think the Emmys were tonight? Question mark. I think I've seen more of the shows that are in contending for awards this year than I did last year. Now, even saying that, there's still some shows on this list and last year's list that I still plan on watching. That I will actually, honestly, I'm going to be doing some reaction series for them at the very least on Patreon. But I recognize some heavy hitters that I do love, and I want to at least get through this and talk about what I am familiar with. So this year there's some banners. I know Andor has nominations, Severance, Severance, and even some other stuff that was surprising, like Pengu. So without further ado, winner for Outstanding Drama Series. Okay, we had Andor, The Diplomat, Last of Us, Paradise, The Pit, Severance, Slow Horses, White Lotus. A couple people told me I need to watch The Pit, and the fact that it's somehow won over both, like just for Outstanding Drama Series, period, is wild. That like The Pit won above not only Andor but also Severance, even Slow Horses. Now White Lotus, I'm making my way through season 3 as we speak. As of recording this, I'm like 5 episodes into the most recent season, and some of these I haven't even watched, period. But to see The Pit win even over all that, like I saw like the posters for The Pit, right? And my initial thought was, okay, so better Grey's Anatomy? I don't know. With everybody talking about it, I feel like that's actually a gross understatement. And from what I understand, it's been renewed for another season, question mark. But after all the talk about it, I'm gonna have to watch that. That, and also I am gonna watch Adolescence. Moving on to Outstanding Comedy Series. Abbott Elementary, The Bear. It's funny they still put The Bear under comedy. It still has comedic relief, but it's definitely shifted into more of a drama series at this point. Hacks, nobody wants this. I have heard of Only Murders in the Building. I've seen the ads for it for years. It looks like a fun show. Shrinking, my mom, bless her, will not shut up about it. And she does have good taste, usually. I think I would genuinely like Shrinking. And What We Do in the Shadows, I do want to watch it. In terms of comedy series, I really want to watch What We Do in the Shadows, and I really want to watch Our Flag Means Death. Both have been requested. I would love to react to them. At the very least, I'll eventually watch all these shows on Patreon. About to finish up White Lotus, starting Mr. Robot soon. I want to keep watching Black Mirror. I do want to watch Adolescence and The Pit, but I've also promised that I was going to I do want to do a couples react for that new that Lazarus show, director of Cowboy Bebop, and I'm going to watch Attack on Titan very soon. And we're rewatching Interview with the Vampire because my gal hasn't seen that. And I'm going to watch Mayfair Witches and Talamasca. There's too much shit, what I'm trying to say. Outstanding Limited or Anthology Series. Speak of the Devil. Adolescence, Black Mirror, Dying for Sex. Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. What's funny is the marketing, I think, for the Lyle and Eric Menendez story, I think the marketing's ass, because you had Dahmer come out and everybody like that blew up, and I thought it was good. I really enjoyed Dahmer, as dark as it was, and they said they were gonna make a series out of it, but it's just like, I don't know. When I first saw this was coming out, I didn't connect the dots. I didn't realize that, because people didn't say Monsters, Dahmer. They just said Dahmer. So like, I didn't realize that this was also part of that same kind of, I think it's supposed to be like a serial killer anthology series. From what I understand, Adolescence is fantastic. It's a limited series. That should be an easy enough watch for Patreon. I've heard that from an acting standpoint, but also on a technical level, it's amazing. I believe, as far as I'm aware, it deserves this win. I will plan on watching this at the very least on Patreon, so don't worry. Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series, Sterling K. Brown. We love Sterling K. Brown. Paradise, Gary Oldman, Slow Horses, Pedro Pascal. How as much as I love Pedro Pascal and as much as I love Last of Us, you know, this new season, maybe not as much as the first one, Pedro's barely in it. He's got some really good scenes in like 2 or 3 episodes, but he's barely in this season. I think that's not the best nomination. Like, the fact that Pedro Pascal gets nominated for this over, let's just say, oh, I don't know, Diego Luna. The fact that for outstanding lead actor in a drama series, Diego Luna wouldn't get nominated. I'm glad Adam Scott got nominated for Severance. It's very well deserved. And again, I hear The Pit is fantastic, so Noah Weil winning makes sense just based on word of mouth. But in terms of just on a bare level of nominations, Pedro Pascal getting that over Diego Luna, that's kind of like, what? Like major L. Outstanding lead actress in a drama series, Kathy Bates, Matlock. I didn't even realize they brought Matlock back. Sharon Horgan in Bad Sisters. Britt Lauer, yo, my girl. Bella Ramsey, not to say Bella Ramsey didn't do a good job in Last of Us season 2. If they had stayed committed to what Ellie's character actually is supposed to go through, Bella Ramsey might have had a better shot. We might have seen more range, maybe. Kerry Russell, am I even familiar? Britt Lauer, 110%. Outstanding lead actor in a comedy series. Adam Brody, Nobody Wants This. Seth Rogen, The Studio. Jason Segel in Shrinking. Martin Short, Only Murders in the Building. Jeremy Allen White in The Bear. I would lean towards Jeremy Allen White, but again, it's funny that they put The Bear still in comedy and not drama. The Studio, that is another one that I do plan on watching. It's one that hasn't been requested of me too much, so I've been prioritizing other shows, admittedly, but I really want to watch The Studio. I've heard nothing but phenomenal things about it. I'm looking forward to it. Outstanding lead actress, Uzo Aduba in The Residence, Kristen Bell, Nobody Wants This, Quinta Brunson, Abbott Elementary, Ayo Edebiri, nominated though, that's cool. Jean Smart in Hacks. I did hear good things about Hacks. I've seen it on HBO, like the poster, like the little card fly by, but I've seen none of those, so I can't speak to that really. Lead actor, Colin Farrell, nominated, nice. Stephen Graham, Adolescence, Jake Gyllenhaal, Presumed Innocent, Brian Tyree, ooh, we do love Brian Tyree Henry, Koch, The Lyle and Eric Menendez story. Well, really Adolescence especially, one of the main shows that I regret not having watched by now. Outstanding lead actress in a limited or anthology series. Oh, word, okay. Yeah, Rashida Jones, Black Mirror, Megan Faye, Sirens. Wasn't Kristen Milioti also in this latest season of Black Mirror? Am I crazy? Kate Blanchett in Disclaimer, Michelle Williams, Dying for Sex, but Kristen Milioti won for The Penguin. Well deserved. Honestly, she might have been like my favorite part of the show. I mean, like, yeah, Colin Farrell hamming it up as Oz Cobb. It was fun and all, but like she brought that character to life. I'm very pleasantly surprised to see her get an award for that. That's crazy. White Lotus got 3 nominations in this category. Outstanding supporting actor. Hey, so 3 nominations for Severance, 3 for White Lotus, and 1 for Paradise for supporting. Zach Cherry and John Turturro. But Zach Cherry getting a nomination, that's amazing. I love that. But then, yeah, Walton Goggins, Jason Isaacs, James Marsden, good for him. Tremel Tillman winning. Chef's kiss. Well deserved. I'm not mad. If anything, I'm ecstatic to see that, like, Severance blew him up and everybody knows and loves him for the most part, except for, I guess, racists out there. But to see him win, awesome. More than well deserved. I love him. And he had the best line in Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, the best line delivery in that entire movie.
You must be Captain Bledsoe.
And you must be out of your mind.
And I can't wait to see what other roles he gets. But for me, he will always be Mr. Milkshake. Supporting actress. We got another Severance nomination for Patricia Arquette. She wasn't as prevalent in the last season, but that being said, I think she still did kill it. Carrie Coon, nice. Another Pit win. Look at that. We had Paradise. We had 4 for White Lotus. Jesus. Natasha Rothwell, Amy Lou Wood, Parker Posey, Carrie Coon. Yeah, like the whole damn. Not Jacqueline's character. Interesting. It's so funny how, like, of all the shows to draw from. By the way, in terms of like supporting actress, right? Like, where are my girls from Andor? All of them, like the main characters, the side characters, where are those nominations? Snubbed in terms of performances. I know that Andor has some nominations in different categories, but for performances, come on. Outstanding supporting actor, studio, 4 seasons. Oh, Coleman Domingo, very nice. Harrison Ford. Eben Moss, Bacharach, and the Bear. Oh, dude, I would have. Michael Urie, Bowen Yang for Saturday Night Live. Out of all these, from what little I know, though, I would probably lean towards Eben Moss Bacharach. I always fuck up his name whenever I say it. But again, comedy series, though, The Bear, they still think The Bear is just like pure comedy. It's just silly to me. Outstanding Supporting Actress, Hacks again. 2 wins for Hacks. Abbott Elementary, I hear about that. Is it really, is it good? Is it like good enough to actually deem these nominations necessary? Like, is that a thing? Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Limited or Anthology Series or Movie. Okay, Adolescence again. Okay, another Adolescence win. Presumed Innocence, Adolescence. Oh yeah, Javier Bardem, I forgot he was in that. Supporting Actress in a Limited or Anthology Series. Adolescence again, Cleaning House. I think, wait, Owen Cooper, isn't he the one that's like 16? I did see an article pop up on Instagram saying that's like the youngest win ever, I think it was. It becomes, 15, becomes category's youngest Emmy winner. Holy shit. Good for him. What have you done with your life? And a Sarsgaard, not to be confused with a Skarsgård. Outstanding Reality Competition Program. I've heard of, how have I heard of all of these but the winner? The Traitors. Oh no, I've seen the poster for this because that's Alan Cumming. He's great. 20 of America's Most Cunning Contestants, a mix of famous faces and everyday Americans, play the ultimate it's a murder mystery game. 3 seasons. Damn, okay, I've been missing out apparently. I'll be go to hell. All right. Now this seems a little silly. Outstanding Scripted Variety Series. Only 2 possible winners. I'm sure there's got to be other contenders out there, but I do really enjoy John Oliver and his work. So, Talk Series. Glad Stephen Colbert won. I wonder if that's... You don't suppose that has anything to do with the unfortunate timing of the whole political Trump situation, him having to leave, and then the whole outcry afterwards. And this isn't. You don't suppose this win would be tied to all that, would it? Like a show of solidarity from Hollywood. I'm glad Jimmy Kimmel didn't get it. Not that I don't. I mean, he's better than Jimmy Kimmel is all right. It's Jimmy Fallon that I don't like. I don't like Jimmy Fallon. I'm sure he's a fine human being, but I can't stand just the whole... I can't stand that shit. Writing for a drama series. Here we finally get one. Will Smith wrote for Slow Horses? What? Really? The Will Smith? Surely. Not really? Well, in any case, Dan Gilroy for Andor. Beautiful. Glad to see at least one Andor win, and it's for the writing of all things, which is perfect. It's more than well deserved. Outstanding writing for a comedy series, The Studio. Shocker. Okay. The Studio. Everybody loves The Studio. Like, it's supposed to poke fun and show, like, the hell of Hollywood, right? Of, like, getting shit made. But at the same time, it's being made by people who benefit from the system. Isn't that... Am I looking too deep into... I don't know. A series about making movies to, like, cater to people that are frustrated with how movies are being made. Outstanding writing for a limited or anthology series, Adolescence, once again, takes home the gold. Outstanding directing for a drama series. There it is. Okay, so 2 nominations for The Pit. Ooh, that's upsetting. That's upsetting. Even Andor? What a snub. What a snub. Now, granted, I haven't seen Slow Horses, so I can't speak to Adam Randall's prowess. But, like, you're telling me, first of all, like, I'm surprised, like, Ben Stiller didn't take it because of how, I mean, like, Severance, well directed. But if not Ben Stiller, honestly... Jessica Legong, I think it's Gagne. Hopefully I'm saying it right, but Jessica here for Severance, especially for like the episode, Chikai Bardo, like for that episode alone, she deserves the damn Emmy. I'm glad she got nominated, as I'm glad that also Janice Metz for Andor got nominated. But to not see any wins for either of those shows and instead see it for Slow Horses strikes me as a crime at first. Again, I guess I'll watch Slow Horses someday, but the rehearsal, Nathan Fielder, hey, he got a nomination. That's great. Iowa Dabiri, yeah, she directed in this last season, but like only 1 episode, right? But again, The Studio, okay. For comedy series, limited or anthology series, Adolescence. That one, from what I understand, is well deserved. No complaints there. From what few behind the scenes clips that I've seen about how that show was done on a technical standpoint, more than well deserved. And that's it. We're done. Well, yeah, for the most part, no major upsets, I suppose. Well, I should rephrase. Major upsets in terms of nominations. I'm biased because I've seen and I adore Andor, so I definitely think that, I'm glad it won for writing. I'm glad it was nominated for direction, but to not see any of the cast from that show even nominated, even considered, that's a crime. That's a damn shame. At the end of the day, they're just glad they were able to like make the show, and especially that last season with like carte blanche and all the funding they could ask for from Disney. Like that's all you can ask for. It's a beautiful thing. Some minor upsets regarding Severance perhaps, but to be fair, I have not seen The Pit. I've not seen Adolescence. I need to watch both, and maybe one of these days I'll watch Slow Horses. I do love Gary Oldman. I just never hear about the show. I don't even know what the show is about, which might be for the best if I go in blind. Okay, well, that's all for that video, I suppose. I just wanted to do something because, you know, I am the movie man. I love the movies, but I do also love television. I love good television, and especially because as of late, as of the last 2 to 3-ish years, I've been really kind of leaning more into the like reaction series and doing long form analysis and commentary for TV shows. So all that to say, for the shows that have been featured on here, I would have loved to have done a reaction series for Andor, but that was a show that I enjoyed by myself for the first season, and then I watched the last season with my partner, and we loved it. I love Andor. I could go on and on about it. I did do a full reaction series for Last of Us Season 1 and the new Season 2. If you're interested in it, I have all the episodes on YouTube, in full on Patreon, of course, with all the shows I'm talking about now. White Lotus, I'm currently uploading Season 3 on Patreon. I've just started uploading them on YouTube, so I am doing a reaction series for that. Severance, I have 2 full seasons of reactions for that show on YouTube, again, on full on Patreon. The Bear, I'm working on uploading Season 4 in its entirety on Patreon and slowly getting them over to YouTube as well. Penguin, I surprisingly have that in full on YouTube as well, a full reaction series for the Penguin. I do plan on watching The Studio at some point in the future, along with Shrinking, along with What We Do in the Shadows, probably some point down the line, Slow Horses. If The Pit is really as good as people say, I don't want to prioritize that just yet, but I would be interested in watching that sooner than later. I mean, there's other shows on here I wouldn't be opposed to watching. Oh, Adolescence for sure. That's a limited series, should be easier to get through. Yeah, that was it. I saw articles keep popping up on my phone, and I wanted to do a video before I was completely spoiled on all the winners. So I threw on just the first like cinema shirt that I had. I just Blade Runner, perfect. There we go. And then, you know, more whiskey, because that's, you know, impaired judgment's the best judgment. There we go. That was the Emmys. I'll do live stream for the Oscars. That's the big one. The Video Game Awards and the Oscars are the 2 big ones that I go out of my way and make a point to do a full live stream commentary, like reaction for. Stay tuned for all the shows that I'm watching now, new shows in the very near future. Thank you so much for watching me just kind of go through this real quick. Tell me what you thought below. Who deserved the win? Who was snubbed? What did you want to see up there? Just give me your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of whatever I make. Have a good day. Have a good night. And as always, a goodbye, travelers.